Hello, we're team number 2 and we're here to present chapters 1 and 2 of Minera Frisco. My name is Jose Cecin. Minera Frisco is a company with a lot of history in the exploration, exploitation, production and commercialization of mineral batches. It currently has 9 operating units all around Mexico. In 1962, foreign and Mexican companies come together to create Minera Frisco. In 1985, it's bought by Grupo Carso. In 2008, Minera El Coronel starts its operations, and in 2010, 6 new projects begin. In 2011, Minera Frisco starts operating in the Mexican Stock Exchange market. Now, I'll leave you guys with Valeria Ruiz, who will continue.
Minera Frisco's main products are the golden silver bar, the zinc and copper concentrate, the lead concentrate, and the copper in cathode. Minera Frisco has a firm commitment with social responsibility and the sustainable development of all its business units, its employees, families, and the communities in which they operate. In 2012, the General Management of Social Community and Development has been established, and through it they have been helping to the social development of the communities that are near the mining areas. They also take care of the potential impact, they take care of the use of water and energy, the biodiversity, and they also have international certificates to safety procedures. The CSR recommendations for Minera Frisco are the investment of drainage repair, the hygiene, and investment on human capital training skills. The leader of the mining industry is BHP Billiton with a market valuation of $117.0 billion. Now I leave you with Valeria Verba.
Now we look with the vision and the mission, which are stated in our presentation, the original ones, but we make some recommendations. First, the vision. We are a Mexican mining company who offers precious and base metals with minimum risk processes. Then the mission, looking for stakeholders, shareholders, clients, and employees, we recommend we are a Mexican mining company who offers quality precious and base metals by decreasing our costs and raising brand awareness. We favor sustainable development in all the communities in which we operate by decreasing our environmental footprint. We instruct our workforce and give them facilities to increase their families' life quality. Now we go with Fernando Orozco.
Our goal is to reduce the number of accidents by 50% and increase mine production per capita by 35%. This will be by 2023. And the person in charge of this is going to be the director of new projects. Now I'll leave you with Diego, who's going to explain the objectives.
The objective is to raise El Coronel's production by 30% for the third quarter of 2019. This will be achieved by increasing the productivity of the drilling teams with personal assessment, training, and encouragement of the employees. The person responsible for this is the COO. Now, Marta is going to continue.
This is the original organizational chart. We cannot have only one person responding to the CEO, so we made the following modifications. First, we arranged the areas by hierarchy. The CEO is in the first level, next the shift officer. Now, Paulina Godin is going to continue with the explanation.
Then, in the third level, we have the managers, and in the fourth level, we have the supervisors. The company has 2 outsourcings. The manager of engineering projects that works with the chief operating officer, and the manager of security and hygiene that works with the environmental manager. Now I leave you with Valeria de Alba.
Now we go to chapter 2, and we start with the product, which is Adore Bar. It is chosen by a matrix that is called BCG matrix, and it helps us analyze the market, the product itself, and the product positioning. In here, we can see that 59% of the sales were made by this bar, so it is a lot. 1.61 increasement in the annual worldwide imports, and we had a 7.91 decreasement of the exports. So we have a big market opportunity. So that make it our star product. Now we go to the characteristics. This is a semi-pure silver gold alloy with 84% of gold and 16% of silver. It is a golden colored bar. It is a 25 kilograms bar with 20 per 9 per 5 centimeters of dimensions. And it is a tangible product. So we say that by its use, it's an industrial good and it is a raw material because it is a semi-manufactured product. It can be used for non-monetary purpose ultimately, and it can be a primary commodity. Now we go with Fernando Orozco.
Our competitors are Fresnillo, Grupo Mexico, and Goldcorp, just to mention some. Then our substitute can be any other precious metal, such as gold ingot, platinum, silver, palladium, or rhodium. And by the other hand, our complements can be diamonds, other precious metals, and base metals. Now I leave you with Valeria Ruiz.
Our tariff classification is 7108-1301. Chapter 71 to Precious Metals, heading 08 Gold Rough, semi-finished or in powder, subheading 13 to Other semi-finished forms of gold, and the statistical suffix of 01 to Other semi-finished forms of gold. This is not a generical tariff classification because it doesn't end with the 00 or a 99. Here we have the screenshots of CIB. Now I leave you with Paulina.
Now I'm going to explain how the costs per batch are divided. First, the fixed costs that represent 27% of the total costs and are divided in wages and salaries with 21%, then security with 2%, and administration salaries with 4%. Now Marta will continue with the explanation.
The variable costs are divided in maintenance with 6%, operating materials with 52%, internal exploration with 4%, and finally depreciation with 11%. Now I leave you with Diego.
The installed capacity is 60,000 tons per day. The utilized capacity is at 66%, which is 39,600. The process begins when it enters the first crusher. After that, it goes into a vibrating screen, and if the material, the mineral, is in the correct size, it goes directly to the leaching paths. If not, it goes to the secondary crushing and then the third crusher. Then it's transported via stack to the leaching paths. After that, to the concentration pool. After that, it goes into the ADR plant. After that, it starts a process of electrolysis. Then it gets into the retort oven, and after that, it's into the foundry. And at the end, we have the doré bars ready to export them. Now the crushing process takes about 21 minutes, and the recovery process takes 1 month and a half and 7 hours. Now Pepe will continue with the machinery and equipment.
This is a list of the M&E necessary to make this process happen. None of these were bought later of 2008, and all of them has more than 180 months of lifespan. That gives you necessary time to operate over a span of 5 or more years. Thank you very much.